Or bring us ahead, Wasabi.
All right, so we've got Saunamen starting down in sub-access as Marine and Godar in Atrium. And we've got a push through with 3 Skulks splitting, but they're all headed south towards Ventilation. Looks like First Blood's going to be in Crossroads, though, between Nade, Marco, and Valk.
Or Ventilation, tough to say. It looks like the aliens are just waiting for good opening here. So you have the 2-2-1 split, just 1 left, 2 inside crossroads, just going for those 4 RTs. And Godar still waiting actually for Marines that can engage. Looks like they want to pick Ventilation or Comp Lab.
Yeah, so, you know, the Marines are doing a good job of actually just holding the aliens back from being able to engage with them. Haven't even taken out the 2 guys coming from Ventilation. They're kind of pinning the aliens themselves in. But it looks like the Marines are going to move into Data Core.
Oh, the aliens are just doing what they do best, Godar. Just letting the Marines bypass them and go for Ventilation and Comp Labs. They're just eating the RTs behind them, forcing Marines to pull back to save the RTs. This is such a standard move by them. It's always effective, though.
Yeah, and there they go. They go straight for those RTs. And Saunamen, you know, comes back to respond. But again, what does that do, Blind? It pulls them back and just buys the aliens more time to protect their more vulnerable resources.
Exactly, and talking about their resources, they started up with Reactor Core, getting a Crack Hive, and now shifted up also to Crevice. So probably trying to get Carapace and the 3rd Harvester in there, and also keeping the Marines busy. So I think Saunamen... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Alright, I think Saunamen didn't pick the really right approach against Godar's gameplay here. Going for this slow capping, getting 5 RTs and then put up the pressure doesn't work well against a team which is just going only for RTs, not running into any engagements. As you can see, there's almost any kills around. They're just waiting for the Marines to pass by, trying to see wherever they can hit an RT. And since the Marines are going back, trying to recap them, save them, it's now 2.5 minutes in the game when we see the first pressure coming up. Which is in Reactor.
Yeah, and you got the Hydras here, but they're not going to be able to hit very well at that distance. The Clogs, you know, people put the Clogs on this side, but I almost always see the Marines go a long way around, you know, away from the power node. So the Clog wall placement there was maybe not the best thing. Carapace now online.
And since those 2 Marines did fall in Reactor Core, the aliens are free to go on those RTs. Ventilation already down. Data Core went down. Crossroads is about to go down. And this is now what you see. 4 RTs killed at a 3-minute mark. Godar just picks up the gameplay, being those crazy res biters as we used to love them. Or hate them when you're in the command chair of the Marines.
Yeah, and you know, Saunamen's winning these engagements, turning Godar's own tactic against them, going a 3-man push into Data Core, building that extractor, 1 watching and waiting. Crossroads, they've got the power node out, the RT down, and the Skulks are really kind of winning the overall timing game here right now.
Oh, Saunamen is switching up the pressure. 3 Marines now trying to hit Reactor Core. Using the mines also in this push, while they're about to lose all the other extractors on the map. Let's see if Godar can come back in time to defend this. Only 2 aliens here. Duty goes in alone. He does go down, but Icewall takes the kill really nicely. And looks like this pressure is repelled.
Yeah, that's great gameplay by Godar there to protect their RT. Now Crevice is up. No Marines anywhere on the top half of the map at all.
No, and Sauna's busy trying to recap all the RTs, licking their wounds, and go back again, trying to hit those RTs. So Weapon 1 is on the way. They're starting with the Armor 1, Weapon 1, also squeezed in an Ops in between. Although I think the Ops is just for Beacon in case 2. So using the mines more offensively, not just defensively. The Ops in case you need a Beacon against a base rush, and then go for some upgrades.
And for those of you that are just tuning in, this is game 5. And it's a best of 7. The teams are tied right now, 2-2. Try to get the power up here in Glass Hallway. Looks like they're going to go for some forward pressure.
Oh,
Shotguns are not researched.
they're building an armory to help hold this position in reactor core. This is kind of sneaky move to kind of help them. But here come Godar just moving in before the armory is finished with the help of the Lurk with Icefeld and Jivel.
That Lurk almost went down. Was very lucky to get out of there.
Oh, yeah,
And now they're going to get that armory online.
So just to explain it, why use an armory, you can heal up really crazy. Also, the ammo does heal up on an armory, and dropping a second armory.
The first one must be bugged where it was placed. It didn't get power. Might have been a little too far onto that stairwell. But now you got 4 aliens here. Marines are going to have to pull back, and they're going to lose that forward momentum they had. All the while, flight control under attack. Crevice is up, and the aliens have yet to lose a single harvester.
Yeah, while the Marines lost 7 in total at the 6-minute mark. So this looks pretty well for Godar, on summons. And I think this is also really boils down to actually the approach Saunamen did take in this game with the slow capping approach and not putting up pressure early when they could, before Lurks did hit the field, before the aliens were set up nicely. Now it's pretty tough. Carapace, Lurk, Hive drop in data core, and about to see a 4th harvester as well.
Dropping the Crags, putting down the Hydras. His team is keeping the pressure up in Pipe Junction. They know the Hive is there, so you know the pressure is going to be coming that way. Flight Control Alcati is in there all alone. Raylo is making his way around rather than pressure the RT and Crevice come back to try to save flight. And he's just going to move down to Computer Lab and chomp on that.
So Saunamen is about to engage here, but lots of aliens actually in here. They should be able to defend this. Also, there's no shotguns supporting that push. Instead, Isam went for face tag, which does not help at all for the push on data core. So this
and look at that, folks! Babblers! Babblers!
Oh yeah, they're tearing down that power node, man.
Oh, we have a Marine and alien start though. Raylo has moved through Crevice all the way up. Bulk is trying to get some shots on him, or bites. Registers 1, 2, but Raylo stays up.
Wow, nice shooting by Raylo. And he is working on that Carapace shell. We need some spawners here. 3 dead aliens will spawn in a couple seconds. But this shell is pretty low. 1 more reload. No. Just in time.
And they can quickly grab Crevice again if they want. Flight control already down to 34%. Trying to get a phase gate up in Crossroads.
Yep, they will use Crossroads as a centerpiece to keep up the pressure towards Reactor Core and Crevice, and maybe sneak in from sub-access side and Marine to Data Core Harvester. So trying to keep the pressure up there, and by holding that pressure, hopefully defending as many RTs as possible while getting more upgrades for the field players.
Second Hive is done in Data Core. And quickly, with all that res in the bank, they will start researching. 4th RT going online in Data as well.
Oh, again, Godar surprising me with the move. They're opting to go sleep first. So
well,
hopefully...
I mean, they're still what? About 2 minutes away from fades. So they want their skulks to be as effective as they can be.
And they're going shift as well, so we'll no, this time no Saunamen was silent, sorry about that, so probably Adrenaline or Celerity. And yeah, going Blink later on because the Fates will hit later, although the question is, will you use Bible instead or Leap? Oh!
3 men out of Crevice, and now Phase Gate in Cross is under attack, and they're going to have to run back in here, but it's so low, 29%, 23%. And they save it, no welders.
As I said, welders instantly starting since they need to hold this phase gate, need to keep the pressure up, Crevice is down. But still, 3 harvesters constantly for the aliens. as we see 44 resources for allocated as the highest viewers count.
Still no one with a welder here.
Which forces on to play a little bit more defensively. They're also building an armor in Crossroads. We'll need some time to weld up. Gives more time for the aliens to actually go on some RTs. Maybe I didn't see a Scarab for a longer time in Comp Lab or Flight Control, which is kind of unusual for them. But the real issue will be the Fate Explosion, the Lifeform Explosion, which will hit soon. We're gonna see 4 Fates hitting for Godar in about 1.5 minutes.
Pressure on the Marine RTs around the map again with so much focus in Crossroads. Volk is working on Computer Lab and no one is running there. And Flight Control is going down as well to 2 Skulks. And that will go down pretty quick. It's kind of a wonder, where are the Marines?
They are hitting Reactor Core, just taking down this Extractor, trading a little bit of RTs. Of course, it just lost Flight Control to it, but it took down Reactor Core, which is nice. Delaying the Fates is really key here. The longer they can delay it by taking down the Harvesters, the longer they can dictate the pace of this game.
They saved Computer Lab. Flight Control was lost and is already waiting to be built. But we've got Marines moving their way into Alien Start with shotguns, which has definitely turned more of Saunamen's fight in their favor.
So our left Marine and Atrium, he's gonna go down for sure. Too many Skulks here, cleaning up the situation. And we see Weapon 2 is almost online.
Fades are 1 tick away.
Yeah, what I think we will see here is 4 Fates will come and it will instantly try to take down Crossroads together, keep up the pressure high. Maybe what you can do is wait for the Marines to move out, have some Marines go back Comp Lab, save it, rebuild it, 1 Marine in Crevice, and then Crossroads is such an easy target for you Fates to kill the Phase Gate. And as soon as that happens, Marines lose all map control.
Two Marines up in Reactor Core working on that. Harvester down to 20%, 10. And this Lurk just trying to stop them. The Bone Shield goes up right before the Harvester goes down. They are unable to save it, but they will clean up these Marines.
And the first Fate is in the field. Duty hitting the 50 res mark first. Running around as a Fate, as we see more X coming very soon.
And down goes the body into the depth of the crevice, along with the many, many, many other bodies of Hugh that are piled down there.
Trollolol!
Alright, so 2 more Fate X are on the way. This is just a matter of time here, I guess, until this gets really dirty for Saunamen. They're still trying to use whatever momentum they still have, pushing up to Reactor Core, maybe pushing through Summit Reception to Crevice. Nice 2 prone attack, although I think it's way too late for this nice pressure they have. And they lost too much precious time early in the game, and now all the Fates are popping. 3 Fates are already in the field, now they're moving in Reactor Core, about to clean this push. And from there they can go over to Crossroads.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out, the thing that Godar needs to be careful of is what we've seen them in the past is they wait a little bit too long to come up with their game plan to eradicate the Marines. And they can't allow more time for the Marines to build up their weaponry to secure more of the map. So they really need to focus and have a game plan as to how they're going to beat these guys. And I think that there needs to be more pressure down at Marine Start. I think that if they can get down one of these IPs, force them to spend what little res they've got going on, they'll be in a much better position.
Oh, they're going for Crossroads right now. They took off of Comp Lab, trying to get the Phase Gate down. Nice push here. 3 Fates grinding the Phase Gate. Good timing as there are 2 Marines in Crevice. The Marines are completely out of position for this. And this could be a really good winner move here for Godar.
Yeah, Phase Gate's going to go down.
Oh, there's still 4 Marines here, and their Fates do have to fall out. Nice job here on the healing station in Glass Hallway to save up some time so they can come back really faster and help denying the phase gate, and they keep running in there. This phase gate is really crucial for this game.
It's also a huge res sink and they're about to lose it. Can they beat the... Can they beat it? Oh, God! Oh! Oh, they were so close to beating that. Yeah, and this is a bad spot for the Marines now. They're in a tough situation. Losing the momentum of Crossroads is big. Flight control is not in any way a bad thing to have on their own, but you know, the aliens are catching all the momentum right now. Yeah, there's no map control at all from Flight.
Yeah, you don't have the option to push Reactor or Crevice that fast. That's actually what Crossroads does. It's not just neglecting actually the alien movement there. It gives always the constant threat towards 2 RTs as a platform to push from there. And that's why we see 3 Marines going up the cross again, trying to reclaim that spot for the Marines.
And there they go, Flight. 4 fades on the phase gate. They're going to lose their only other forward phase gate. Down it goes. And I don't know what these Marines are going to be able to do. Phase gate's back and cross, which gives them a little bit of momentum, but these fades have just been so effective because there's only a couple players with shotguns on the field.
And what I really love is this kind of pack play, also with fades going in together. It's really tough when 3-4 fades just come at the same time. If it's just 1 or 2, you can defend this position, you can shoot them off, but not if 4 fades just instantly blink into your face. So, go to switch a little bit to more RT binding, comp lab down, flight control down, ventilation's getting picked off by Valkyrie, which leaves only 1 active extractor after that, or 2, since Crossroads is going up for the Marines, which gives them a really tough spot to be in to get any more upgrades. They need to spend like all they have right now just for med packs the second they move out, and it's completely Godar's game now. They're dominating every little move, and the Marines just are busy defending everything.
I mean, even the second command station isn't really going to do anything for them. They've got 15 team res, 3 extractors, and no advanced armory, so there's no prototype coming anytime soon. Nano shield's expensive for them with that low res, so I really I don't understand the second command station.
Well, I think maybe for usage of some nano shields to get some fades down, I think killing all those life forms is the only way to come back in this game. But the time is not ticking in favor for the Marines. We have 4+2 harvesters for the aliens, which is such a crazy income for them, so they can just pop Fadex left and right.
And this great healing and energy station in Glass Hallway allows them to just swoop in and out and continue their assault without any fear of lack of healing.
Yeah, I really love this healing station. Oh, again, big push on Crossroads. Nice pack play. Wow! 3 fades grinding the gate, another fade picking off the Marine. The whole alien team is in here, all 6 players, including the commander, just showcasing how important this location is towards them.
Command station under attack.
If that's not a GG, I mean, I don't know what is. I mean, Godar just outplayed Saunamen here. And I think you're right. Early on, allowing Saunamen to move out and build all those RTs and get them away from the map without the phase gates, and then just go and pick off the RTs one by one, was really what won it for him here. Because it bought the aliens so much time, because it pulled the Marines back from all the way to the other end of the map before they could even pressure RTs.
Yeah, against a team like Godar, which is heavily banking on this mass fading, you have to play aggressive, which you've seen also on Whale, which puts them in a spot where they're desperately putting up more lurks than they actually want to. So going on the RTs early on, going for low EQ game, is what really can work out well against a team like Godar.